Great day to be almost retired. Welcome to Seaquest State Park near Castle Rock, Washington. We had an outstanding time here. We were here for 4 nights, and it was awesome.
Yeah, had a great time.
Yeah, this is a really beautiful park. So Seaquest State Park, it's about 2 hours away from where we live, so it's a nice close park, something that a place that we've come several times now. We really love it. Site 9 is the one that we prefer. It's really close to this day use area. We're sitting in the day use area, and I'm going to guess that there are probably 20 picnic tables, and this is just one part of it. It's a big day use area park.
Some covered areas you could probably rent. I don't know how the details of that, but nice area to rent.
Horseshoes. There's only 2 loops and then a big open area with some hookups. I don't know right offhand if the hookups have...
Is there 2 loops? There's the dry loop for tents.
So the loop that we're in.
Oh yeah, I always look at it as 2
but
loops.
it's
like a double loop.
Yeah.
It's like a figure 8 almost.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
So there's a double loop, but it's 1 loop.
Yeah.
It's like a cut through, but it's still 1 loop.
Yeah.
And then there's a
primitive
basic,
or tent camping,
which is a pretty small loop.
Yeah.
And then there's a big open area that has some hookups. No trees. It's mostly just gravel, I think.
Kind of overflow.
There are some yurts.
Yurt Village.
Yurt Village.
I think there's 5 yurts over there.
It's very fancy. It's a village.
It is.
Anyway, I believe that there are about 3 or 4 miles of hiking in the park itself. We went on a hike yesterday, and it was really nice. It's not a very strenuous hike.
No.
There's not a lot of... There are some hills, but it's not... We call it a hike. Again, it's probably a walk in the forest for a lot of people. But
it's a trail walk, but it's nice. I mean, there's, like you said, there's some hills, but it's not like climbing a mountain.
There aren't too many trees and stumps and other things that you're going to trip over. There are some, and just like any forest hike, trees have fallen that they haven't gone and cut yet. One of our favorite things about the hiking is obviously the solitude and quietness of the forest area. But one thing about Washington State Parks, the mossy trees, the smells.
Yeah,
the
earthy.
Yeah, in a good way.
Yes, earthy.
Not like you haven't showered in a week.
Well, it kind of goes with camping sometimes.
Right.
But,
well, hopefully not a week.
The moss just dripping off the tree limbs, and I just love that.
Yeah, the trees are really cool here. We saw a lot of deer. Saw a slug.
Slugs so gross. I hate them.
To kind of give an idea of how small the campground is, we walked the upper loop, which is the one where we stayed, and it probably took 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most.
Yeah.
The lower loop we walked through, and it took maybe 7 or 8 minutes. So it's a pretty small campground. Not compared to a lot of like Deception Pass, which is enormous. Right across the highway, there's a Mount St. Helens Visitor Center. Right now the Visitor Center itself is closed. There is a gift shop if you want to stop and get some gifts. This is mid-August 2021, and right now the Visitor Center is closed.
I think it said renovations or something.
They're going under some construction. But over there's a, what is that, Clear Lake, right?
Silver Lake.
Silver Lake,
Silver
right.
Lake.
Yep. So Silver Lake is one of the lakes that was formed by an eruption of Mount St. Helens 2,500
years ago.
Yeah. But it's really pretty. There's a boardwalk around there that we just went around, and we found that was a half a mile. Yeah. It's a nice, level, easy walk. We did walk from this campground, and there's a tunnel that goes under the highway down to the Visitor Center. That's also a state park, so Discover Pass at both places or a day use pass will work. But I think we walked the loop, looked around the Visitor Center outside area, and came back, and it took us like I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour.
Not very long.
So, but it was also a nice day.
You can. Today you couldn't quite see the mountain. It was a little obscured. You kind of see an outline, but on a clear day you can see Mount St. Helens. It's just further away.
Yeah, from the visitor center, there's a hole in some trees that frames the mountain itself, and we did take some pictures. I don't know how they're going to turn out, but you can see the mountain through that. It's really cool.
Yeah, they really use that area when they're open as a presentation.
The park itself is really, well, it's hit or miss. Any state park. The stay this time, exceptionally quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still full, but it was so quiet. I mean, I'll admit, I was still in bed at 8 o'clock, and I wasn't hearing anybody. It was very quiet.
Maybe it's the trailer. Maybe it's just well insulated.
Yeah, maybe we're used to a tent trailer, and that if you whisper, you could hear.
There weren't a lot of crows, and we always hear the crows.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
No. So we were able to have a really good day weather-wise, where we were able to go up and see Mount St. Helens.
Very clear.
Yeah, it was beautiful. We're going to be putting together a video for that, so watch for that one. But we were able to also go down and spend part of the day with our new friends, Jane and Alan. Thank you very much for having us. That was such a great time, and we love your puppy children.
Yes.
They're great.
I wish we got video.
Yeah. We have a picture. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. A goofy one of me.
Yeah. They have, what are they, Irish?
Wolfhounds.
Wolfhounds.
Huge.
And their puppy, which was 14 months?
I think so. They might have had a 10-month-old. I can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, puppy came up to my waist. Big dogs.
Big dogs.
Yeah. We were sitting on the couch, and the dog would whip its rear end around and just plant it on the couch. It was so awesome.
So funny.
Yeah. But you didn't come here to hear that.
No.
In the area, there's Kelso and Longview, so I don't know that we've ever been camping here where we haven't gone into Kelso for some reason.
We always forget something.
Yep. So this time, new trailer, 50 amp connection to the trailer. The power here was 30 amp, and I left the 50 to 30 amp adapter at home. So we had to run to Kelso as we were setting up before we could even get power to the trailer.
Yeah, that was fun.
We're amateurs.
Yeah, totally.
But anyway, it's about less than a half an hour, right around a half an hour down to Kelso.
Yeah. If you need anything, they have Red Meyer, Target, Walmart.
There's a mall.
The Safeway.
Theater.
Gas. Yeah, there's a theater. You want to go to the movie? Go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we had a fantastic time. Thank you for dropping by and checking it out. We hope you liked the video, and well, I guess that's it. So we'll see you in our next one.
Yeah.
Bye.